Yo! Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now, people. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. Yo, this one goes out to my man Joel N from the Patreon. So, all you Not Loose fans, all you metalcore fans, all you breakdown lovers out there. Not that sort of breakdown, the musical sort, alright? Hopefully, you've got a good state of mental health. You got to thank my man Joel for recommending this. He says, check out Not Loose, a tear in the fabric of life. Now, he wants me to check out the visuals that come with that. Normally we don't do so, we just stick with the music. So I might be a bit smaller than what I normally am, taking up a little bit less of your screen market share. Not Loose will get a little bit more because we're going to have a view of the visuals that accommodate the music that Not Loose have performed on what seems to be an EP because it sits at 21 minutes long. I might disappear midway through here and come back purely as I got food to go grab with the missus in about 50 minutes. So, I'm gonna have some Syrian, gonna have some lamb, some rice, some baklava. We're not gonna mess around tonight, people. So, this is Not Loose, a tear in the fabric of life, the animated film and full EP. It states it's an EP here. I'm a dumbass. My FPS is at 30 just for the sake of it being easier to get onto YouTube because I do so much material, so much content for you lot. So, you know, you might see it going a bit slower than I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in real time. You might just have, you know, might not be moving as fluid as what it should be. Don't you worry. This is When Light Divides the Holler, track number 1. Let's go. Question is, when they came up with this concept, does that mean they might detract from the actual quality of the music? Because they might be so focused on the visual side of things. Sometimes that happens. So, do you reckon this entire 3 minutes is going to be an introduction? I doubt it. Chapter 1. My question is, have they created a concept TP? Is it conceptual? Does the visual align with the, you know, the story that's been told throughout the songs? Or is this just an EP they put together and somebody's done visuals for it? You know, I find a parallel with the band Vane. Although they, you know, they have different sounds, don't get me wrong. But the energy is alike, I think. Very high octane energy. Bro, there should have been a warning at the start of this. What is it? When you can't do flashing lights? Should have been a warning, shouldn't it? Unless I missed it. That beat down there was quite sudden and shocking. That was good. That was good. Nice. Quite a spooky outro to that. So, is it gonna flow into track 2? This section? You know what? Pure Noise Records, let me say fuck you. Fuck you. These dudes, Knocked Loose, have put together a great product. A tear in the fabric of life. Look. Oh, I put it on mute. One moment. Look. Have you seen how the two songs flowed? Pure Noise Records have put advertisements in the middle of this project. Fuck you. Fuck you. You've fucked up the project. I'm genuinely pissed off at that. You capitalised in the worst manner possible. Because this is to be experienced as a whole. And you've gone and banged advertisements in between the songs when the two songs flow together. That has pissed me off. I've never been angry on this channel before. I've never been angry on this channel. Look. I was in the zone. The atmosphere. That was stupid. That was stupid. We've got track 2 coming up next. That being put aside, let's jump straight back into it, alright? There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. This is track 2 of A Tear in the Fabric of Life. We're listening to the entire animated film and the full EP. Let me tell you, right, we've already had an advertisement after the first song. We're going to have more advertisements coming. At least one set of advertisements coming up. I already know that. So, Knocked Loose. Pure Noise Records have had a laugh at your expense and fucked your project up for doing that. Because I was in the zone, I was enjoying it. Let's go. Track number 2. To be fair, Pure Noise probably funded it. So, who am I to complain? They own the masters, no doubt. So, they can do whatever they want, but... Come on, I thought this was to be enjoyed as a whole. Great riff. Da 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 da. Yo, let me tell you, I've not been following the visuals. I've not been following. I like to listen to the music. I'm not a music video sort of dude. And I know it's part of the project and I'm paying attention, but conceptually, you know, it's far beyond me. Let's see what the people are saying about this. I'm completely blown away. I now exist in another dimension. Thank you, Not Blues. Anthony Padilla. He's got a tick by his name. Is he a celebrity? Yo, what the frick? Didn't expect you here. Welcome to Oldham Country. Who's this guy? Anthony Oh no! Is this the guy from Smosh? Is this the guy from fucking Smosh?
I did not think this was going to happen.
Bruh, let me have a look. I don't even know. Let me tell you, if this guy was in Smosh, he's definitely got it in the name of one of his recent videos. Even though it's like dead and gone, innit, really? I think Smosh will come making a comeback or something, but... Smosh! Smosh! Yeah, I only know Smosh, right? Now, let me tell you a few things, right? If you're watching this video because you're into Knocked Loose, generally speaking, I reckon you're a little bit younger than me. Alright? I reckon you're a little bit younger than me. But the people back in my day, back when YouTube was... Man, back when YouTube was young, scene kids were a thing, Smosh was big. And I'll tell you what, them same scene kids were the people who you might very well be if you're into Knocked Loose. Alright? I think they're just the exact same crowd, personally speaking. Brutal kids, yeah? Let's go. KL was my... Oh, Not Loose was my son's favourite band. He died a few years ago in an accident. This new album is fitting for how my life is now. I will keep listening for him. That's a lovely comment, innit? That's a lovely comment. When he says, God knows I belong to hell. Well, I say lovely comment in regards to, you know, the sentiment of it. It's not nice, is it? When he says, God knows I belong to hell, that's why you left me here by myself. It literally sends shivers down my spine. Not Loose keep getting heavier and more sophisticated with every release. By 2023, they'll drop a breakdown that can be heard in the vacuum of space. To be honest, I don't think there's ever going to be a heavier breakdown at this point. I just think the breakdown has been done. It's been done. There's never a breakdown where I think, oh, that's incredibly heavy. That's the heaviest breakdown I've ever heard. I just don't come across that no more. My husband had complications with a surgery that ended up resulting in me taking him off life support. When I heard this album and saw this animated film, and I was still shook. Music has literally kept me going, and this album hit so personally. Thank you, Not Loose. I feel it. You know what? It's sad, but I do feel a little bit uncomfortable reading these comments. My high school self often dreamed of this level of metal mastery. This is jaw-dropping even in my 30s. We are witnessing the next generation of hardcore / metal grow. When we are old, we will be telling our children about Not Loose. Yeah, Amir did it first. Amir did it first, people. I just think this band is Amir, the new generation of Amir. All right, yo. I know Amir came a bit funny, but if you like this music, you gotta check out Goodbye to the Gallows by Amir. Jeez, that's a record. Goodbye to the Gallows is a record. Let's go. That guest vocal. Here we go. Did sound a bit like Mitch Looker. Ooh. This band's funny because you think it won't get heavier. It can't get heavier. And then they'll make the breakdown even heavier. And you think, what the frick? I want to see if... who did that? Was it the Beach Boys? God only know. Was it the Beach Boys? I don't think it was. That was too clear a sample for it to not get copyright. Let me have a look if there's a copyright in that. Brian Wilson, look, right as Brian Wilson. Tony Asher, look, the Beach Boys, God only knows. So I assume, as far as royalties are concerned, Not Loose aren't going to see no money from that. Beach Boys are going to be making a couple of quid off of that. That's mad, innit? There you go, a little bit of music game for you there. You can't just go sampling anything, people, because the algorithms on these websites, they're too good now. These record labels, they're not going to let you use their content. Not that intellectual property, not their masters. Come on. I'm sure Not Loose should have known about that by this point. Completely intentional, I hope. If I was in Pure Noise Records, I'd say, keep that shit out. You're losing me money. And there you go. There they go, ruining the visual again. I'm hyped. I'm gassed. Shout out to my man Joel who put me on this. I'm gassed throughout this entire listen through, alright? I'm gassed. This is an exciting time. This is one of the better reactions I've been put onto. So shout out to Joel. Because the music's good. The music's brilliant. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the comments. And I am a hater tonight, alright? The fact that this is riddled with advertisements is like the worst project of all time to just riddle with advertisements. It disgusts me. It disgusts me. I got no problem with advertisements being placed at the front, at the back. At the very least, dead center in the middle. But ruining the project by just spamming and breaking the atmosphere, breaking the consistency. These dudes have come together saying, we're going to put all these songs together. The guy who made the video, or woman, or team who made the video, are just like, we're going to have this piece run throughout the entire record. And the label are just being like, where's my fucking money? Advert, 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 advert. It sickens me. It freaking sickens me. We got Forced to Stay coming up next, alright? Let's keep it moving. Chapter 3 coming up. Yes, now, blessed now. Don't forget the rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Not Loose, A Tear in the Fabric of Life. Let's continue on. Forced to Stay, track number 3. Chapter 3. Come on. What are these lot tuned to? Are they using 7-string guitars or are they using 6-string? Drop A, drop A. A lot of people saying the ending part in Permanent is just mind-blowing. This is their magnum opus. This shit had me crying by the end of Permanent. Which one's Permanent? Permanent's the last tune. Last tune. I wonder if it's the visuals or the audio that has people crying. Do you reckon there's going to be an advertisement in between these two songs? Do you reckon there's going to be... This has gone from a knock loose reaction to an advertisement reaction. This track, Forced to Stay, I felt it was the weakest track so far. Didn't have as many good riffs as the prior two tunes. Is there going to be an advertisement?
You know you need your own website, but do you know where to start? Try our instant website service and you'll get a professional one-page site built for you in an instant. Start growing your business by visiting our website today. 123reg, the simplest way to succeed online.
Contorted in the fail coming up next. I don't know what that word means. What do you think? What do you think? Let's keep moving. Track number 4 coming up. I felt that one was the weakest one on the record. You know what we do with King of the Pit TV. I understand that there's a great visual to it, but that's not loose. That's not loose. It's part of the project as a whole, but it's not loose. The music is not loose, so we're paying attention to the music. Chapter number 4 coming up, alright? Yes, now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Not Loose, A Tearing the Fabric of Life. This is track Fabric. This is track number 4 entitled Contorted in the Fail. I might have mispronounced that, but give me a break, people. Chapter 4. This spot out in 2021. It's kind of mad, really, because... Hold on. Sorry, people. I'm just checking some out. So clearly, God Only Knows was used as a sample. Oh my God! So I've been hating this video, yeah? I've been hating. This is a twist. This is a twist. This is a twist. I've been hating, right, for the advertisements throughout the entirety. And do you know what I said? I started giving Pure Noise Records hate because they were putting advertisements on this project, which was obviously meant to be enjoyed from start to finish, right? But not only, considering it's all one project, all one video, on God Knows they sampled the Beach Boys, all right? God Only Knows, the track by the Beach Boys, all right? Algorithms picked it up, said, right, we need to give some money to the Beach Boys in regards to this because you've used their intellectual property, or let's say the record label, let's be real, has said you've used the Beach Boys intellectual property. It might be them who has put advertisements throughout the entirety of the video. Which first and foremost shows don't use copyright content in your material, because this is a lot of money that they're putting aside for the sake of using one sample. Second, I might have to apologise here, because I've been thinking that Pure Noise Records has just put advertisements throughout the entirety of this, but it might be due to the use of the copyright, because even Contorted in the Fell starting at 11:14, way beyond the sample usage of God Knows, it's still here. Music song, God Only Knows, remastered 96, artist The Beach Boys, album God Only Knows, writers Brian Wilson, Tony Asher. They're taking credit for the whole biddy bang biddy bong. So UMG, Universal Music Group, Solar Rights Music, don't get me wrong, the industry is coming for this video for the use of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Pure Noise Records, I said some harsh words, but I see the error of my ways. It might be UMG and the Beach Boys who have utilised this, not by choice, but just through the mechanics of the, the machine-learned algorithm on YouTube, which is just like, well, they use the Beach Boys music. We've been told we need a little bit of money for that. Let's go. We're talking game today, people. Dissonant. First blasts I've heard. I like that. Ding bell, ba ba boom. Bum bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a good tune. Do you know why? Because there was a few different elements in there, what we haven't had as of so far. Such as, first time we've ever heard the bass stand alone. It was only minute, but we heard little bass coming, and that was about it. So I got to hear the dirty, gritty bass tone, which was enjoyable. Blast beats. I mean, we might have had some prior, but I've only just really picked up on the blast beats on that record, on that tune. And yeah, pretty good. Return to Passion is coming up. Passion of the Christ, I'm going to call this one. It's a very short one, so potentially we'll just run it into permanent, and we'll have them both as one. All right, let's keep going. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in. This one's entitled Return to Passion. We're listening to Knocked Loose, A Tear in the Fabric of Life. If you've come here to watch me comment on the animated film, you might... We've got it playing as of request. Joel wanted me to have it on in the background, but... That's not Loose, is it? Not Loose is the band, and I want to hear the music. So, Return to Passion and then Permanent. So, this is a short tune. It might be a bridge. So we might put 2 and 2 together. We'll see if this one's got much to talk about. Let's go.
Explaining complex topics can be challenging.
That's the worst time you could put an advertisement, isn't it?
Rewrite it.
Right, let's finish this off. We've got Permanent. Bro, what was that? You hear that lick there? Shred! Come on! Is this the final mosh? That's a great riff. So that was Not Loose, Tearing the Fabric of Life. Let me tell you, people, if you've come if you've come here wanting me to talk about this video, bruh, I'm here to talk about Not Loose. I'm not here to talk about my man who did the video, to be honest. Yo, if you want, do you want to know what I hear about? People, I'm so excited. Do you want to know what I thought about that video and the concept behind that video and the deep depth and amount of time that had been invested in that video? Come here, come a bit closer. I wasn't paying attention to half of it. Sorry about that. I've got a short attention span. I was listening to the music. Shout out to my man Joel. He did want the video on in the background because of course it's a great project. I'm not going to take away from the fact it's a great project. The videographer has invested a lot of time and effort into that, and I wonder whether they were appropriately financially, you know, accommodated for that effort, to be honest. I would like to know, I want a pocket watch. I want to know how much it was paid for, if it was paid. I want to know how much money was in that. Now, the music was good, consistent. I don't think Knock Loose came forth with anything different musically, but that's not to say it was bad, because they're an incredibly consistent band and they play at a very high tier. The energy was really high throughout the record. This band will play low and slow forever, but they will still have an incredible, like, emphasized, buzzed energy. And I think the frontman and his vocal way and his intensity and his, you know, the way he performs and puts it, like, conveys it onto the record, assists in that, aids in that. So that was Not Loose, Tearing the Fabric of Life. You know, I know somewhat deep went on at the end with the hugging of the two skeletons. I assumed there were two people in the car that had crashed and, you know, they had come together at the end. You tell me. I don't know. But this is King of the Pit TV. I'm here to pit. I can't pit to a music video, can I? That was a good experience. Thank you once again to Joel. I'm signing out. Peace, one love. Bye.